What is Carlton Kaz doing? Couldn't he do that backstage?
What a joke.
Terrific. Thank you. We have your agent's phone number. We'll be in touch. Well, at least he's graceful.
Maybe it's that shiny white outfit.
Maybe it's coming from Shaker Heights, Ohio.
I'd rather be born in hell.
I think it's a suburb of Shaker Heights, Ohio. But you didn't know that. Little geography lesson here. Dan the Dragon Wilson along with Stephen Prazak welcoming you to Freedom Fight 2002. On the line here at the moment, the NWA Tri-States Heavyweight Championship. And this goofball, Carlton Kaz, with a nice little record behind him. Hopefully has a lot more on target than he had wrestling with his little rubber band that he brought to the ring.
Roll through by Magnum. 2 count. Magnum goes head first into the top turnbuckle.
Carlton with a pin attempt and a handful of ties. Still not enough to pin the Tri-States Heavyweight Champ.
Shoulder tackle. Magnum goes for a spinning leg drop. Nobody home. Kicks Kaz in the midsection. Big right hand. And another. You're going to have to lay it in there a little more if it wants to be effective. Those punches certainly lacking authority.
That's right. The evening is young, God. Thought maybe our Tri-States Heavyweight Champion would have a little bit more firepower in it. Well, that's great. And I believe that Carlton Kaz was trained by Curly. Is that right? Curly Howard? Famous pro wrestling trainer.
I thought it was Shimp.
Ah, he was trained by Shimp Howard Jr.
Went for a sunset flip, did Magnum.
Looks like Magnum will be looking for some plastic surgery sometime in the near future. A pair of leg drops. 2 legs. It's a pair of leg drops, right?
Yeah, why not?
On the back of Magnum, the Tri-State Heavyweight Champ. Carlton Kaz looking for, I'm not going to call that move.
Carlton Kaz stretching out Magnum. He's got him a double chicken wing with a double leg grapevine. He let the hold go before it really could take effect. I really don't know what the method behind that was.
It's getting a little difficult, too, the fact that Carlton was in that crouching position, wasn't able to sit down, so he couldn't keep his balance. Boy, looks like Carlton Kaz is having his way with Magnum here this evening. And a drop kick sends the Tri-States Heavyweight Champion tumbling to the floor.
Still to come, fans, on Freedom Fight 2002. The Briscoe brothers are going to collide. Sibling rivalry. Jay versus Mark. It was last year's Match of the Year candidate in the CZW Best of the Best tournament. They're going to bring it back this year. Jay was the winner last year. Can Mark best his bigger brother this time? We'll find out here coming up shortly. One of the big feature matches here at Freedom Fight 2002.
And not to mention the reunion of the FBI, the ECW version with Little Guido Maritato and Tony Mamaluke.
Along with Terry Nightinelli, the biscuits and gravy of Italian we have here in the FBI. And Wildside going to be taking on G-Rated and Onyx. Also, still to come, the Lost Boys in the rivalry of the year, defending their Wildside tag team titles against TNT.
All that, and of course, the War Games, the Holy Wars, with nothing less at stake than the Wildside Heavyweight title. What a freedom fight!
Magnum lighting up Carlton Kaz.
What does Magnum have in mind? I'm still wondering what Magnum had in mind.
I'm curious as well. The lower back of Carlton Kaz.
And these tri-states that he's champion of, they are which 3 states? Give it a shot.
Virginia,
Yes.
West Virginia, and Ohio.
Thank you. God, you're here, Dan. Moment of clarity from the Dragon. Big backdrop. Carlton Kaz is not looking quite as promising now as he did earlier on in this match. Very unusual pro wrestling encounter here, you would have to admit, Dan.
Interesting.
Note the subtext.
That's my only comment. Michinoku slam. 2 count only.
Carlton Kaz somehow manages to get his shoulder up. Before that, foreboding 3 count. Carlton Kaz meet the top turnbuckle. Top turnbuckle, Carlton Kaz.
Look of a clothesline. Neck breaker. Big counter there for Carlton Kaz.
All Kaz has to do is get one arm up over the fallen champion. Perhaps we would have a new NWA Tri-States champ. But apparently not.
Right hand by Carlton Kaz. There's a counter by Magnum. And another.
What on earth? I think that was a Lindy.
That's what it was.
Yeah. That's a good old chop to the chest from Magnum, the NWA Tri-States champion. Shades of Rufus R. Jones. And 112 the work rate.
Iconoclasm by Carlton Kaz.
The check's in the mail to Mr. Delicious, I hope. Magnum just a split second away from losing that title. This referee's pretty good. Obviously did not go to the Andrew Thomas School of Refereeing.
Seems to be calling it down the middle. An upstanding young man, I'm sure.
We could use a few more guys who are upstanding.
Well, there are pitfalls to not having an athletic commission in Georgia, and Andrew Thomas is one of them.
That's not a pitfall, that's a vat. A vat of steaming pony loaf.
Magnum catches it. Diamond dust. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the match, and still NWA Tri-State Heavyweight Champion, Magnum.